In Troublesome Battlegrounds, you play as Persona, using your stand, which you don't need to fight an arrow for, unlike all the other games that make you wait for 20 minutes for an arrow. You know, for a stand, the main point of the game. Well, it still isn't fun getting the stand you want. I mean, are you seeing this? Okay, is there like a way to choose what I want? Oh, there we go, 3,500 Robux. How much is that, like $3-4? Wait, how much does Roblox cost anyways? It costs more than the actual game. Okay, so anyways, in Eyes of Heaven, your objective is to beat the living hell out of everybody, and it's all like dead, dead, and die. Then the guy that bought the Gamepass is all like, then the other Persona user one-shots you, and wait, no, this isn't the same game. That's not even me playing. Who even is that? Okay, so the combat in this is pretty good. Everything connects. You don't really miss that much. I'll just let it pass. Okay, so the combat is sometimes. Oh no, I can wait. Okay, so there's obviously some balancing issues when it comes to actual combat. But any stand can really beat any stand. The problem is that you get guys with overpowered stands every time, no matter what. Blocking is like trying to stop a bullet with your finger. You're better off just rushing the enemy so you don't get hit. You can't actually run in this game, so when people start running away, it's kind of a pain because you're just walking after them and hoping you just catch up somehow or they just mess up. Oh, and you can't see your abilities, so sometimes you're just there, not hitting so you don't waste your stamina. Not using your abilities because they're on cooldown, and not rushing because you want to use your abilities. So you just stand there and get hit like an idiot. Oh, and the game is on mobile, but the controls do disappear, and when they do disappear, you have to leave if you actually want to play the game. The game itself is very simple yet addicting, and I love it for that. Just using your stand's abilities and finding out what they do, what they can do, and how you'll use them in the fight. It's pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. The game at its core is good. The whole choose Game Pass kinda just ruins it, because the whole thing about losing a fight isn't just, oh, I lost, but you lose the stand you had. So if it's something you like, that's a good mechanic to make it so you're kinda afraid of dying. But people that buy the pass can respawn with any stand they want, even the really good ones. So there's no point in killing them. But some people you kill with the overpriced Game Pass, they can just spawn with whatever stand they want, and they'll just end up picking the best stand, Tusk, and they're not afraid of dying, so they can be more aggressive. In my opinion, this game itself is very simple yet addicting, and I love it, but the community itself is horrible. I think this guy summarizes it pretty well.
But the Game Pass is like plot armor. You never lose the stand you want as long as you have the kills for it. Like Tusk is 1.5k kills, and King Crimson is last for only 800 kills. Choose is just an instant win. No one will mess with you, and if someone does, you will get them eventually. Because you have the same stand every time, so you don't have to run, you can be as aggressive as you want. From a normal player's standpoint, it's unfair.
It's true, the game at its core is good, but the whole choose Game Pass ruins it. You can't even avoid them because there's only like 3 servers to play on, and someone always has it out of the 3. Another thing about the community is how everyone is constantly crying about the rule. You can't target me, you can't team me. You can't kill AFK people. I don't understand what the big deal is. I mean, everybody breaks these rules. Sure, the rules you have to follow to keep the game fun, but at this point, nobody cares. I feel like the only people that care about this are the people that pay for the Game Pass. I mean, I'd be crying about the rules too if I lose with the pass that costs over $20 and just some random like schmuck kills me. I mean, I even got some video right here of just people crying about me killing them or hitting them, and they just have the best standout every single time, and they just can't stand losing or something. I feel like this is what ruins a bunch of games on this site. you have these games made by people purely from just passion and effort. And, well, I mean, most of the times, I mean, there are some exceptions. And the game is just really good, and you can tell the devs really care. But then the community gets a hold of it, and it just, In conclusion, the game is too hard, the Gamepass is like $80, and the game sucks. That's my final score is, and that's my official opinion. Nobody can change that. But it doesn't even matter, because apparently after having a cringe Nene baby tank their stocks, Roblox is now changing industries and making prisons. Roblox will now be switching names from Roblox to Gay Baby Jail. Yep. Okay, no, but actually the game itself is pretty fun, and you know, just the Game Pass is something that does ruin it, but I can see why they're doing it. I mean, getting money is nice and all, and it helps you develop your game, but at the same time, even though this is just a demo for the actual game to test the combat, it creates a really, and I hate saying this word, it creates a really toxic environment. People with money just win. That's just how it ends up. And well, there are some funny times when people realize this, and they all band up to kill this one guy, and the one guy with the pass is still, you know, mad, and the entire server is just destroying this guy. And there are the times when the entire server is killing you because they're jealous of the guy with the pass, and they're doing whatever to, you know, they're just doing whatever so they don't get killed by the guy with the pass. I think the actual game would be better, but it is one of these clicker level up system type of games, so it's gonna have its own problems when it comes to actual skill and balance between levels and whatnot. I think a game like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure by Killa_Queen might show a little bit some of this, but that game is something else. I might make a different video for that if I feel like it, to be honest. And that's about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and dislike my video, and report me for copyright.